Let's move on now to another cracking yarn on the front of the Australian. Classified is the headline. Marles' questions over nuclear subs. In a high-level classified briefing to Labor's leadership about the AUKUS agreement before it was made public, Deputy Leader Richard Marles questioned security and defence chiefs about the decision to scrap the French deal in favour of nuclear-powered submarines. Labor's senior leadership team was briefed on the security partnership struck by Australia, the US and the UK on September 15 last year, the evening before the Morrison government publicly announced it. Lise, this could potentially be on Monday the acting Prime Minister, considering that Albo, if he does win, is heading off to the Quad overseas. Marles' conduct in opposition, should it be concerning to the voting public as we head towards the polls on Saturday?
Yeah, look, Jenna, I really hope that the voting public are paying attention to the stories that Sherry Markson's been breaking and the fact that Marles has gone out there. He's had 10 or more meetings that we know of with the Chinese officials. The fact that they needed both parties. Both parties came out strongly when an AUKUS announcement was made because it was a good decision for this country. So Labor really didn't have a choice but to back it. And now the fact that we've got Marles, who, as you say, come Monday, or particularly Tuesday, if you've got your Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and goodness sake, we've got Wong overseas in Tokyo at the Quad, we've got Marles here as acting Prime Minister. Now, Barnaby Joyce raised a very important question tonight. They've talked about rushing it forward to swear in Albanese if he manages to be successful on Saturday. Having said that, the postal votes aren't even opened until Sunday, so I'm not sure how this happens. Yeah. Are they swearing in Marles as well? How is this all happening? Yeah. Here's another question about where is their plan?
Well, that's the thing, Caleb. It seems like they've got a plan for the fact that they'll all know what their jobs will be, even without consulting with caucus and all of the horse trading and deals that have to be done with all of the factions. I guess Marles, there's a massive question mark over him in terms of integrity, right?
Yes, indeed. I mean, is this the man you want? The man who sends his speeches to China to have them checked? The man who will be, possibly our Deputy Prime Minister come next week? It is a serious thing to think about. And this raises the question as well. I think the opposition at this point has to openly commit to the fact that if they win the election, there will be no further questions about nuclear submarines because, my God, the last thing we need is for this deal to be torn up again in front of our allies in the US and the UK and to do this crap all over again. It's over. It really should be left alone. But Marles, as you say, has questions over his head. We know that China is a rising force. Do we want someone who has, been a little bit too close at times to China to be so high up in an Australian government?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people are talking about that at pre-poll and also at the booths out in the outer suburbs and potentially, definitely, I know, in the regions on Saturday.